I'm an NAL partner, and I care deeply about the competitive side of the game. I'm incredibly saddened by the news. So I'll just start there and say that the friends that I have made by doing Arena and meeting some of the best players on the game has been insanely meaningful to me. And it's hard to see it get deleted. Hey, look at all these fine people on the dance floor. We got Thornet, Oni Bird, Payray, It's Seductive. Hey, Seductive, holy shit. Guys, we're actually gonna die. We're actually gonna die. Yo, guys, no, stop the music. We're actually gonna die. Seductive's in the lobby. We should probably leave.
Sloop Deluxe.
No, keep piping up, please.
No,
Pipe up more.
guys, Sloop Deluxe is here. Get the fuck out of the lobby. If you look back at the history of when Arena started the decline, first of all, it started with muting comms, right? When that happened and they put out the fact that they put out the information for the first time that 2% of their player base were causing 98% of their tickets, right? For their team. And they muted Arena comms. That to me was not a good sign. Time goes on, and then all of a sudden the new update comes out, and then it moves from center screen, you have Adventure and Arena if you played before that, right? It used to be just the two modes. It moved when the Pirates of the Caribbean Tall Tale update came out. They had Pirates of the Caribbean main game. Arena was like this tiny little thing in the bottom corner, right? It still is. When that happened, I literally was like, I think Arena is on its last life. It was hard to find Arena when I first loaded into the game. Here's the truth. I think Rare would have been happy to leave Arena in as it was if it didn't require additional development. That's the catcher, right? That's the kicker. Because when you are a business and you are not any longer supporting a mode, but it requires additional development for you to keep up, right? Remember they added ocean crawlers. They started showing up in Arena, and kegs started spawning in Arena because of changes they were making in the main game. Right? And adventure is their priority, and they made that very clear. And they said, we're happy to leave it Arena as is. Just from a pure business standpoint, this decision makes sense. It is hard. It sucks, right? I don't want to see Arena go. But if I was the owner of Rare and I sit back and look at this third party, I would make the same decision. And it sucks. And it was incredibly hard for them to make, I'm sure. It's not the mode that was envisioned. And I think people like the NAL, Rage Trucks, and everybody who spent a lot of time getting things done for the NAL, that growth is not lost. There is still a desire to see competitive Sea of Thieves. So ultimately, I am excited for the future of NAL because I think this changes the dynamic, and it's going to change the meta and the rule set. So it's not going anywhere. It will just look different. NAL is a Sea of Thieves partner, so they will have private servers, and Sea of Thieves also said they are willing to work with the NAL to figure it out. So maybe this means good things. Maybe this means that Sea of Thieves partners will get parameters that they can set, and maybe they can set how many cannonballs will spawn on a galleon, so that you can have a private server with 5 galleons still, and it's last ship standing, and you just get to set the parameters. And then they can really adjust how the game is played, right? Change is never easy, guys. Change is never easy, and I was talking about a lot of this last night. But change also creates opportunity. And it is up to us as a community who care about the competitive side of Sea of Thieves to move forward in a positive way. And if you are considering going out there and spawn camping people in adventure because you're sweaty as fuck and you can double gun, do me a favor and don't, because you don't represent the community that cares about the game like that. Going out and providing like additional rage is just bullshit, and it's stupid and it's short-sighted, right? And it just continues to prove out the theory that people have around all arena players. Don't be a fucking idiot, because that's what you are if you're going to go do that kind of shit. You know? It sucks that we lost this mode, right? But we don't have to retaliate against players just trying to have a good time in the game. It's dumb, and it doesn't... By the way, doing that, not only is it not going to bring back arena, but like if there was a shadow of a hope for it to, which there is not, to be clear, that would definitely make sure it never comes back. Let's all try to take this and move forward as a community positively and figure out what we can do to maintain the competitive side of Sea of Thieves, the spirit of it, and help support people like the NAL and Sea of Champions to maintain that competitive spirit in a different way and show support when it changes, because it will be different. But it does not mean that the content is not there. So all I'm saying is it's really sad, but as a community, let's be positive as much as we can. Let's recognize what happened and move forward positively hand in hand to try to make the game a better place. You have to understand that, like, when you've invested this many hours, there's real feelings, right? There's real feelings behind this. It's not easy. Attacking the studio for something like this is stupid as well. Like, you can't look at this and go, hey, if I owned this, I would do the same. I would keep it alive for those 2%, right? And I guarantee you there's people on staff that enjoy playing arena as well, who had a hard time saying, we have to get rid of this. And they knew backlash was coming, by the way. And they still made the decision because it's the best thing to do for the game. The stance that I have on the good boy, right? No one knew when they were releasing the, they basically said, we're going to lower the requirements for Pirate Legend. We're going to give you a lot more voyages and you're going to get more reputation. To reward those people who spent all the time grinding for the old Pirate Legend, right? You hear everybody talking about old Pirate Legend, right? The good boy is the same thing as those overachiever sales that were given out. So if you did not hit level 50, you had a long time to do that. And that is a difficult pill to swallow. It's unfortunate, but my opinion is just because you didn't know you could eventually get something doesn't mean you didn't have time to do it. And if you just started playing the game, that happens all the time in games. You know what I mean? The good boy haul and overachiever sales are the same type of thing. And in my opinion, the only way for them to do this and not give away the farm is to do that. You know what I mean? It's, yeah, like there are several of my friends. Gnomezilla is one of them. Egbert is one of them who is not getting those sales. I don't have the overachiever sales. I can never get them. I'm glad I can never get the overachiever sales. So, and even if you were close and you didn't get there, if you had just bought 17 levels, right? Or 20 levels since the time, right? And then grinded arena, you know, there's all this time. And the warning signs, by the way, were there. The warning signs have been there. Even Noam and I were talking about this. The warning signs for arena going away have been there for a long time. That's what I opened this up with. So if you didn't look at that and go, hey, this is going away, I might want to get this. And Golden Glory, exactly. There's been a million times. They will put the sales at another time. Wait and see. They will not, Ref. They did not ever do that with the good boy. They did not do that with the overachiever sales. They will not be doing that with the good boy. If you miss them, that's it.
Here we go, dude. Let's go. Fucking buy it, baby. We have it. Woo! Hell yeah, baby. Hell